Hello, everyone. If you think rocks are just lifeless, boring chunks, hold on, don't scroll away, because we promise you the world of rocks can be far stranger and more fascinating than you've ever imagined. Truly, not all rocks take the usual shapes. Some grow into forms so bizarre they seem to defy nature itself. And here they are, the true oddities of the rock world, the 15 most unbelievable rock formations from Earth's past. Number 15. The 12 Apostles, hidden along the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, Australia. The 12 Apostles, towering limestone stacks rising from the Southern Ocean, reaching up to 160 feet, shaped over millions of years by relentless waves and fierce winds. Once part of the mainland cliffs, they were carved into caves. Caves became arches. Arches collapsed, leaving these solitary pillars. The name the 12 Apostles was coined in the 1920s to attract visitors, though only 9 stood then. Before that, it was called Sow and Piglets. Today, just 8 remain after one fell in July 2005, a striking reminder of their fragility. Each year, headlands continue to erode, hinting at the birth of new stacks. The 12 Apostles paint a striking contrast between rugged limestone and the vibrant blue of the Southern Ocean. For the most breathtaking sight, come at sunrise or sunset, when golden light washes over the stone, drawing photographers and travellers from across the globe. Number 14. Wulingyuan, Hunan Province, China. A UNESCO World Heritage Site spanning over 26,000 hectares, with around 3,000 sandstone pillars, some towering over 800 metres. This surreal landscape is enhanced by lush forests and deep ravines. Formed about 380 million years ago during the Devonian period, these pillars began as a seabed, slowly uplifted and sculpted by wind, water and shifting temperatures over millions of years. Over millions of years, wind, water and shifting temperatures have sculpted these sandstone towers into slender yet unyielding forms. The quartz sandstone here, famed for its high resistance to weathering, preserves their striking verticality. Among the most famous is the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain, the real-life inspiration for the floating peaks in Avatar, rising over 1,080 metres and drawing fans from around the globe. The Wulingyuan Scenic Area also includes Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, Suoxi Valley, Tianzi Mountain, and Yangjiajie Scenic Area, each offering unique vistas. Notably, the first bridge under heaven, a natural rock arch linking 2 peaks, reveals breathtaking views. From Zhangjiajie City, a short bus ride leads here, where cable cars, elevators, and well-kept hiking trails make exploring effortless. Spring and autumn are the best seasons, with mild weather and the landscape at its most spectacular. Number 13. Drangarnir. A breathtaking natural wonder in the Faroe Islands, set between the islands of Vagar and Tindhólmur. It features 2 towering sea stacks, Stóri Drangur and Litli Drangur, joined by a spectacular natural arch, one of the region's most photographed sites. Over millions of years, the relentless waves of the North Atlantic have carved the volcanic basalt, forming the arch and shaping the stacks into their striking silhouettes. This erosion continues, slowly transforming the coastline. The name Drangarnir comes from the Faroese word drangur, meaning sea stack. Stóri Drangur, the larger formation, rises majestically beside the smaller Litli Drangur, creating a dramatic natural sculpture against the wild, rugged shoreline. Number 12. The Moeraki Boulders on Kuekohe Beach, New Zealand. Massive, near-perfect spheres, up to 3 meters across and weighing several tons, formed around 60 million years ago through concretion. Layers of sediment building around a central core, bound by calcite, quartz, and sometimes dolomite. Their surfaces bear striking septaria cracks, filled with minerals that form pale veins. Maori legend tells they are eel baskets, gourds, and kumara washed ashore from the wreck of the ancestral canoe, Arai Te Uru. Set against golden sands and shifting tides, visitors can walk among these ancient giants, while from the mudstone cliffs above, erosion still reveals new boulders, offering a timeless display of nature's artistry. Number 11. Arches National Park in Utah, a sandstone wonderland with over 2,000 natural stone arches. Its most famous delicate arch rises 65 feet high and spans 32 feet, standing alone against the backdrop of the Ural Mountains. Over 300 million years ago, this land lay beneath an ancient sea, leaving thick salt beds buried under sediment. Pressure forced the salt to shift, creating domes and ridges. Wind and water erosion then revealed the arches we see today. Landscape arch at 290 feet is the longest in North America, so thin it seems ready to fall. Double arch, with its twin spans reaching 144 feet across and 112 feet high, offers a dramatic climb, and the fiery furnace, a labyrinth of glowing red rock, promises an unforgettable hike with a ranger's guidance. If this journey left you in awe and wonder, leave a comment sharing which wonder captured your heart the most. Drop a like to keep the adventure going, share this video so more people can explore with us. And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue traveling together to even more extraordinary places. Number 10. Al Naslaa, a striking rock formation in the Taiwan oasis of Saudi Arabia, famous for its flawless split down the middle, as if cut by a laser, with each half balanced on small stone pedestals. Composed mainly of sandstone, it has sparked theories ranging from wind erosion, tectonic shifts, and thermal expansion to the possibility of an ancient fault line. Yet its true cause remains an enticing mystery. The Taiwan oasis holds a history stretching back thousands of years, serving as a key trade and settlement hub since the Bronze Age. Archaeological finds and references in Assyrian and biblical records reveal its ancient importance, while countless rock art carvings and inscriptions preserve the stories of this timeless land. Number 9. Hidden in remote Patagonia, the marble caves on General Carrera Lake are a masterpiece carved over 6,000 years by turquoise waters. Known locally as Cuevas de Mármol, the system includes the Marble Cathedral, Marble Chapel, and Marble Cave, each with swirling patterns and vivid colours born from the dance of light and water. The cathedral stuns with towering columns and vaulted ceilings like a natural basilica. Brilliant blues and greens come from the lake's mineral-rich waters, the second largest freshwater lake in South America. When sunlight filters through, the marble walls glow in a dazzling display. The most vivid hues appear in late spring and early summer, when high water allows boats to explore deeper. From the small town of Puerto Rio Tranquilo, a sometimes choppy boat ride leads to an intimate encounter with one of nature's finest creations. Number 8. Tsingy de Bemaraha in Madagascar. A forest of limestone needles spanning over 660 square kilometers, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a maze of sharp peaks reaching up to 150 feet. Tsingy means where one cannot walk barefoot, perfectly capturing its razor-edged terrain. Over millions of years, rainwater rich in CO2 has carved deep fissures and spires, creating an intricate network of caves, canyons and gorges. Exploration requires ropes and ladders, rewarded by sweeping views over the vast limestone forest. This remote wilderness shelters unique species like the sifaka lemur, leaping gracefully between towers, and plants and insects found nowhere else. The Grand Tsingy is famed for its towering formations, the massive cathedral cave and the balcony lookout with breathtaking panoramas. Number 7. Devil's Tower, a massive monolith rising 867 feet above the plains of Wyoming. Formed around 50 million years ago from volcanic magma that cooled underground, its striking hexagonal columns are the result of contraction during cooling. Over millions of years, softer rock eroded away, leaving some of the largest and most defined columns in the world, a magnet for climbers. The first recorded ascent was in 1893 via a wooden ladder, with the Durrance route, 1938, still a classic today. To the Lakota Cheyenne and Crow, this is Bear Lodge, tied to legends of giant bears clawing the rock, leaving the deep grooves. Prayer cloths and offerings still adorn the trees at its base. Designated in 1906 by Theodore Roosevelt as the first U.S. national monument, covering 1,347 acres, it's famed for the Tower Trail and its role in the film Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Number 6. In the wild heart of Russia's Komi Republic, Manpupuner, the Seven Strong Men, rise 30 to 42 meters above the northern Ural Mountains. Formed over 200 million years ago from sedimentary layers hardened by immense pressure and heat, they endured as softer rock eroded away. Mansi legend tells of 7 giants turned to stone by the gods for plotting against the people. Reaching this remote site is an adventure, a 180-kilometer trek from Troitsko-Pechorsk, taking 6 to 7 days or a helicopter flight. The reward is a surreal panorama where smooth granite towers stand in sharp contrast to rugged forested terrain. Wildlife encounters may include bears, foxes, and the rare golden eagle soaring above. Number 5. The Giant's Causeway on Northern Ireland's coast, a natural wonder of around 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, formed 60 million years ago when volcanic lava flowed into the sea. As it cooled, it contracted and fractured, creating columns with 4, 5, 7, or even 8 sides arranged in a surreal pattern. Legend says Irish giant Finn McCool built the causeway to challenge the Scottish giant Benandonna, but upon seeing his rival's size, he fled, his clever wife disguising him as a giant baby. Benandonna, terrified, destroyed the causeway behind him. Beyond its geology, the site teems with life. Sea spleenwort, thrift, seabirds and marine creatures in coastal rock pools. Walking trails, especially the 33-mile Causeway Coastway, offer spectacular views of the coastline and its iconic columns. If this journey left you in awe and wonder, leave a comment sharing which wonder captured your heart the most. Drop a like to keep the adventure going. Share this video so more people can explore with us. And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue traveling together to even more extraordinary places. Number 4. Arbol de Piedra, the Stone Tree, rises in Bolivia's Siloli Desert, a sandstone and quartz monolith, standing 23 feet tall at 14,000 feet above sea level. Shaped like a wind-sculpted, leafless tree, it formed over countless years as powerful gusts carrying sand eroded its base into a narrow pedestal supporting a broad, jagged crown. Extreme dryness and wide temperature swings continue to reshape it. Despite its fragile look, Árbol de Piedra endures as an icon of Bolivia's natural beauty. The surrounding desert holds other surreal rock forms, vibrant soils, and the snowy Andes as a backdrop. Part of the Altiplano Plateau, Siloli lies near the Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on Earth. Number 3, Bryce Canyon National Park in southern Utah is famed for its hoodoos, slender rock spires shaped over millions of years. Unlike a typical canyon, Bryce is a series of natural amphitheaters carved into the edge of a high plateau. Around 60 million years ago, an ancient lake left layers of mud, sand, and limestone, later exposed as the Colorado Plateau rose. Frost wedging and rainwater erosion sculpted the hoodoos, their red, orange, and white hues, coming from minerals like iron oxide. Highlights include Thor's hammer, with its massive capstone, Wall Street's clustered spires, and the Bryce Amphitheatre, stunning at sunrise and sunset. The Navajo Loop Trail leads visitors down among the formations. Wildlife includes mule deer, mountain lions, peregrine falcons, and ancient bristlecone pines over 1,500 years old. Number 2, Wave Rock in Western Australia. A 49-foot-high, 360-foot-long granite wall, curved like a giant ocean wave, frozen in motion. Formed around 2.7 billion years ago, its unique shape comes from flared slope weathering, where softer rock at the base eroded away while harder layers above stayed intact. Rain washed minerals such as iron and aluminum oxides down its face, creating vivid black, red, and yellow streaks. Rich in Aboriginal heritage, the Balladong people have revered Wave Rock for millennia, telling legends of a rainbow serpent that shaped the land. Nearby attractions include Hippo's Yawn, a rock resembling a yawning hippopotamus. Number 1, the Queen's Head in Yelyu Geopark, Taiwan. A 13-foot-tall rock, perfectly resembling the proud profile of a queen, sculpted over thousands of years through differential weathering, with softer base rock eroding faster than the harder crown above. Set on the 1.7-kilometre-long Yelyu Cape, the area features mushroom rocks, sea caves, and honeycomb weathering patterns shaped by waves, wind, and unique geology. The Queen's Head draws thousands of visitors, photographers, and artists, yet it loses about 1 centimetre in height each year to erosion. Authorities have limited access and use technology to monitor it. Nearby, the Fairy Shoe mimics a high heel, while Marine Bird Rock evokes a bird in flight, whimsical shapes adding to the park's allure. And so, from solitary sea stacks standing against the waves, to stone arches etched into the sky, to natural masterpieces that seem born of myth, we've crossed continents, sailed across oceans, and ventured into the wildest corners of Earth. Every rock, every fracture, every swirl of colour tells not only the story of millions of years of geology, but also whispers the legends, the memories where human history and nature intertwine. Perhaps the greatest beauty of these wonders lies not only in their grandeur, but in the reminder that we are mere travellers, passing through a planet forever in motion. If you ever have the chance, go there, touch them, and listen to the stories the stones long to tell. If you want to continue discovering untold mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, because the next video might change the way you see the universe.